Hey Po, my dogs are all collared up. Hey Liz, Bob, all collared up and good to go thanks to this good bastard here. We have a system. He gets the dogs' collars sorted, he gets the rip collars on them, the units on them, and I do all the camera gear. Good teamwork, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Always the same. We're heading away on a mission. Well, pig hunting. Boys in the truck. The girls are where?
Doing their hair.
Probably. They're actually getting some food, but you know, I told them ages ago we're going, and always the same. I don't know why it is. You know, I say to my son, "We're going, son." He's already in there, you know, like ninja.
No waiting.
You were ready an hour ago. A special thank you to Joel at Game Gear, who's decked out both of my daughters in all the clothes they're wearing today. What do you say, ladies?
Thank you. Thank you.
All good? You girls all right? Okay, have you made introductions?
Hello. Hi, my name's Taylor. I'm Hannah. Hi.
Pretty.
Cree, but we call him Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Like your haircut, mate. Looks cool.
Yeah, I got done yesterday.
Did you? Looks good. I'll let you shut your door. You can shut yourself in. You've chosen to go to a party rather than pig hunting with your father.
Yes.
I'm offended. You've good. Hey, thanks Sam Stewart for the honey. We're going to enjoy that, eh, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Good on you, mate. I'll have to write your name on the Good Bastards board, Sam. This arrived in the post. So thank you, Robert Clark. Extra large for an extra large boy. Or young man, at least. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, mate.
Wake it on, mate.
Yeah, do they make small ones?
They do make small ones, but I don't think they're making them small enough for you, sweetheart. It's got a thing at the back so the blood doesn't go in your crack when you're carrying a pig out, which hopefully you'll be doing today. It's got a waterproof pocket for your electrics, so all your electrics and stuff in there stay waterproof. It's got a pocket on the inside. It's got a hood, unlike the other ones, which is totally 100% waterproof, so if it's raining, you don't have a hole. And it's tough as fuck. You go through real thick stuff and you'll be sweet as, bro. That's a good fit for you too, isn't it? That's yours every time you come hunting with us.
Thanks.
Yep. Awesome. Right, we've got something else for you too. This here was gifted from one guy. This is a buck stick knife, man. Check it out. Tiger Jackson, who's only 14, has given that to you.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
That's a bloody nice stick knife, eh? A bit bigger than that fish knife you bought last time.
Yeah.
Hog is the youngest guy in the Good Bastards Club. To be in the Good Bastards Club, you've got to give something towards the club or be a regular contributor cash-wise, which is what makes up about 90% of the people in the Good Bastards Club. That's not all.
Still more.
Knuckles. And it hasn't got the sender's address. Oh, hold on. Is that it there? No. It doesn't say what the sender's name is. You know who you were. Second-hand pair of boots, I believe. Crank it open. Those ones you've got are shit. They're falling to bits. Your old ones were getting a bit stuffed, weren't they?
Yeah.
I know she was struggling a bit last week with the old ones, so those will be much more comfortable.
Thanks, Kim Swan, for the awesome boots. They're actually really more comfortable than I thought they'd be. And they actually fit perfectly. So, yeah, they're awesome and they're quite light.
Another good thing about these boots that I'm wearing,
What's that,
they're
bud?
very light.
Very light, yeah. Those were heavy, eh?
Yeah.
So Kim Swan, she gifted a whole box of second-hand boots she'd saved. So we've got some new boots on Knuckles, and they're looking good, bro. They look cool. Right, we're just going to do some hunting. You've got a new knife, you've got a decent Game Gear jacket to push through the scrub, you've got chaps, you've got a stick knife. All we need now is to find a pig. That's the hard bit. We've got Bob with us over here. Knuckles and Data have gone up the spur at the side. And Hunter and Dan and me are going to go around. We're keeping radio contact, we'll see what happens. Repeat.
rope into his runoff now.
You've let Poe go?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she heading towards the forestry?
She's heading uphill into the forestry, over.
Good work. Okay, just stand still, don't you guys talk. Have your ears on and report back to me if something happens, yeah? Keep your ears going all the time.
Should we also follow her up the hill alongside the track, over?
Nah, just wait. I'll tell you where she is. You just keep your ears on and no more talk. Okay, keep your ears open. We'll see how that pans out.
Paul is bailing a pig. Can you copy?
Yeah, copy that. Dan, has Liz gone to that bale? Get down to it as quickly as you can. Cree, you got your knife? Dada, you help him. Don't stand anymore. Get to it. Cree and Nichols and Dada should be right in the right place for that pig. You copy, Dada?
Awesome. If you've stuck it, bro. There you go, give it a wriggle. Sweet as.
Second ball.
Well done. Awesome, you guys.
Nice. Just rolling through the bush.
Oh man, that was a bush bash, alright.
New life. And first stick.
Here with Dan, over.
Well, team, good job. You're pulling the prickles out, Dayla. That's a nice little pig. So exactly what we set out to do worked. Splitting up, you guys going up the spur, bringing the pig down onto us below you. A perfect plan, executed perfectly. Just getting rid of the evidence. What you doing, Bob? It's good.
Sure is, man.
You picked a hole of a creek to call up, bro.
Yeah, well, I yelled out, don't come down the creek, but you're already in it.
You were. I was following you.
I was looking at the shit up the side of the creek, and I thought I looked down on the creek, it looked open, and then when I got down there, I just forgot about the shit and barreled through it anyway.
You did, but I had a little girl with me and I lost her.
Yeah, quick question.
Where is she?
She's down there somewhere lost in the scrub.
Oh no, Dad.
Bottom, bum, straight down through the base of the tail towards the spine, straight cut down either side, little wrap around the front, and then loosen it up. You can actually grab that whole piece and give it a bit of a wriggle to loosen it up. This is all pretense to the fact that when we pull the guts out, this end will slide out nice, this end will come out last, and the ring piece will end up coming all out with it, clean as guts, all as one.
You will be doing the next one, Cree, so watch, mate.
Ooh.
You got it?
Yep.
Going well.
Good.
Good girl.
Why did you get up to the eyeballs?
Because I wanted to see what it felt like.
She's real close there.
Well, come up, sweetheart.
No, you're trying to get me.
You okay, mate?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, well, I was after a bit.
Those boots all right, bro?
Huh?
Yeah, his boots all right?
Yeah.
You all right? What happened?
Gorse hates me.
Gorse hates you.
Blackberry.
Yeah. You've done well today, Cree. Done really well, mate. You okay, mate?
Yep.
Show me your hand. You broken something?
I don't know, I might have done that, I don't know. It's quite sore.
Yeah. You come a gutser?
Huh?
You come fall down on it?
Yeah, I got it caught in a rock and came forward.
Oh shit.
And I pulled it back.
Oh mate.
Bugger.
Yeah, we might have to get that looked at, eh?
Oh well.
This is the thing, eh? You got to go slow when you're coming down a hill like that, bro. You were going too fast. I mean, your enthusiasm's great, but you've got that weight on your back. We've got some Panadol in the car, but we'll probably. That's your. Are you right-handed?
I can write with both hands.
Can you?
It's not going to kill me.
Another good effort by the dogs, eh?
Yeah, bloody good by dogs.
Good find and catch.
Cheap man's drone shot.
I like the sound effects.
Oh, I've left the bloody controller at home. Oh, it's dark now, probably nearly 6 o'clock. Yeah,
Pretty much, mate.
got some tired girls in the back. The sore girl, Hannah fell down and she hit a tailbone. How's that going, honey?
That's good.
That was the sounds of that. Is, What about you, Dad? How are you, sweetheart?
I'm just tired from running.
Tired from running. How about you, Cree?
Not too bad, but I got a pretty damn sore finger.
Shows your hand there, Knuckles. Oh yeah.
Still up for some more hunting though. Coming along tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, good job. Go and eat some food now. Eat some breakfast since you slept in. I want to show you how to cook the most amazing short crust pastry pie. Bit of a tongue twister. My mum used to make this when I was a kid. Dad would go out pig hunting and Mum would do all different things with pork, and the thing I remember the most was her pies that were bloody delicious. Now, we're going to be making the pastry first and then doing the pie part second, like filling it up and doing the ingredients and cooking it and everything. What we're going to start with is the pastry. We're going to be using a plain flour and also a little bit of high grade flour. So I'll be using about 700 grams of this and about 100 grams of that. On top of that, we're going to be using a basic half to full ratio. So you work on, say, what your flour is, you want half that again. I'm going to use 3 ingredients. This is just what I use. Some leaf flour, which I've rendered down from pork fat myself, some cheddar cheese, and some butter. There's a total there of around about 400 grams in total, third each, and a little bit of salt. So we'll tear into the pastry part first, and then we'll do the cooking and all the stuff outside on the barbecue next. You can do this 2 ways. You can do it by hand or you can do it with a blender. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this. I'm going to pull the sleeves up and get stuck into it. Basically you just want to break it all into the flour like this. Thumb, hand, revolving it around, get messy. Just moving between the thumb and palm like that. It's a bit like being a kid at kindergarten playing with Play-Doh. Get that nice texture. Now you want to do this for about a couple of minutes. We're not kneading it, we're just putting that cheese and fat and butter into the flour. And I find those nice little bits of cheese taste when you're eating it. They're like a wee treat as you're chewing in your pie, you get a nice bit of cheddar. Now I really should have put this in first with the flour. I don't want too much because I've got the salt and the cheese and salt also in the butter. This is a fine salt, and that's what you want to use, is a fine salt. So when you've got this nice and crumbly, you get a few lumps in there. Don't worry about them, they'll be sweet as. It'll all come out in the cook. Make a wee hole in there. And then fold that into the water like so. We don't want to be really making a tight dough, otherwise it's going to be as hard as a ship's biscuit when it's cooked. I think a little bit more water and we're going to be sweet. So that was about 3/4 of a cup in total I've used for 800 grams of flour. Just going to dust a bit of flour on there. Take out the pastry out. Oh, look at that. Right, that's our pastry. Bit of this stuff. Wrap it up. We're going to whack that in the fridge for about half an hour, or as long as it takes me to do the rest of the ingredients. And then take it out and get busy with our pie. Semi-frozen meat. You want nice chunky sizes for our meat, sort of that size. In our bowl. I like to have plenty of meat in my pie. You don't want to hang your pork too long, 3 days is plenty. If you're like me and you've been away, you'll have to go away, then you can always down the temperature, make it a bit colder. There we have it. Right, things you may need for this. Olive oil, apple cider vinegar, a bit of chicken stock, some carrots, some garlic, 1 onion, a bit of brown sugar, obviously the meat we've already diced up, some salt, pepper, a bit of rosemary, 1 egg, bit of butter, and some cranberries. These are dried cranberries. I'm doing your onions straight down the middle, this way with cuts, and keep your core of your onion intact. Same applies again, 1/4 of a turn. Core still intact. Then we can do our ends like so. Take those out of the equation and same again, ends off. Onion done. That's going to go in with our carrots. And take this outside and whack it on the barbie, which is currently heating the camp oven. And I've put about 200 grams of butter in the camp oven. We're going to go and give that a light fry, and we're going to whack a little bit of that on top of it. It's not a very flash barbecue, and it's not going anywhere. See, this tree's grown right into it. It's been there for about 15 years, but it works, creates a flame, and you can cook in it. I cook with my camp oven, and it's heating up right now for today's pie. Oh, looking good. Onions in with carrots. Let's put that rosemary in too. Garlic in. Oh, it smells good. Look at that, eh? These are done. Do our meat now. We're going to add some salt and we're going to add some pepper. Salt. Smells good. Meat's starting to brown off, so what we're going to do is reintroduce our vegetables on top. And we're going to add some olive oil to that. At the beginning of this I said apple cider vinegar. Now this is a tip for you pig hunters particularly. With wild game, real tough stuff, if you cook your meat in this, it'll break it right down. This pig here actually is only like a 40-50 pounder, so we don't need it, it's tender enough, and I've just tested it. What I am going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of brown sugar and these cranberries to it. This is going to sweeten it up a little bit. Anything sweet goes to pork, apricot, peaches you can use. Apples has always been an all-time favourite. Bit of brown sugar. On top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock. Stir that in. Bit of flour. Just to help thicken it a wee bit. I love cooking outside. Oh, that's looking good. We're not too far away from adding that to our pie and putting it back into the camp oven. It's been in the fridge for 3/4 an hour, I suppose. Just a chance to rest and get the flour and bits and pieces all absorb the water. Going to take about that much off the top, put that aside. That looks good. Looks really good. I'm going to roll this out. So you want to kind of roll doing quarter turns. Keep on doing quarter turns. And we're going to try and get this the size of the dish that's going in, plus about an extra 30%. So if you get a wee piece that's missing like this here, it's not a biggie, no drama at all, because that's going to be on the side. Okay, here's how we're going to put it into our dish. Now my dish needs a bit of butter first, just so it doesn't stick. It's going to get quite hot when I put this back in the camp oven. You don't want any air pockets if you can help it. But if you do, it's no drama. Take a piece off the outside, like so. Make a wee ball and use that to get all the air pockets out like this. Just get around the outside. That'll ensure that she's nice and tight next to the actual dish. That looks pretty good, rough enough. Right, trim the outside. Get a wee lever there to go over it. All this we're going to keep for another day. We'll wrap that up with some of this stuff. You can use it again. Nothing gets wasted. Into the fridge. But this is just waiting to be filled up. We're going to now make the top out of this one here. Got our ball, bit of flour, dust it. Oh, that's perfect. It's going to be perfect. Again, quarter turns. So that's going to be easy, big enough for our top. And we'll have a little bit left over to maybe make something decorative to put on top the top. Oh, that's good. Oh, it smells so good. What we want is, we want to have our pie with sort of a mountain going towards the top before we put our top on. And what's going to happen is if we cook this down more in the oven, or the camp oven at least, it's all going to break down and drop. That's what happens. It gets even smaller. So just get that kind of shape like that before you put your top on. Bit of egg around the outside before we put our top on. Oh, I'm enjoying making this. When you put your top on, just use your rolling pin. Too easy, look at that. Go down the outsides, thumbs all around. you get any holes, no drama. Just give a bit of egg on it, bit of a rub. Sweet as. Then we're going to go around here, just to get all our edges. Now with a knife, and press them like this, getting together. You're going to need a hole on top of your pie. Just going to let all the air out, otherwise it'll retain all the moisture and it will stay soft. It won't go nice and crunchy. Because I'm cooking in a camp oven, it's going to probably not be as hard and crunchy as you'll be in your normal oven. You don't quite get the same drying effect, but it'll be sweet as. Just give that a bit more egg. Make a nice golden brown. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to put 2 of these pie dishes inside the camp oven. Put my pie on top of that. That'll stop the bottom burning. Make sure your camp oven's really clean on the inside because it's going to heat up a bit. You don't want it burning and smoking your pie out. My beautiful daughter just came home and she's got this, and we're going to make the pie interesting now. Work it on, honey.
The whole?
Yeah, do the whole lot, yeah. Do the whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tear into it. Good job. Do you like the look of that pie?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, Creamy's coming over there, look.
Oh no, I don't like that sheep. It's quite scary.
That sheep's not scary.
It's fucking scary, man.
Really?
It chases me to my
Does it?
death.
Does it chase you?
Hell
We'll put it there. That looks good. I'm going to leave that lid slightly off so that evaporation can happen. You ready for some pie?
yeah.
You want the pig's head?
I don't want to ruin it. Save it to the end.
No, it's okay, baby. It's here to eat. Oh, it smells good.
Good.
That's the crusty bit there. Give this pie a crack, folks. You'll love it. I don't think I've got it as good as my mum used to cook that I remember, but it's pretty bloody good. That's this week's clip. Be good. As per usual, if you cannot be good, be like my daughter here. She's not always good, but she's always careful, aren't you, honey? Are you always careful?
Always good.
Yeah, right. Be careful. See you later.